We acknowledge that the land on which we live, gather, exchange ideas, and share our past, present, and future is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, and Wendat people. My name is Alice. I am the Community Program Coordinator here at the Brockville Museum, and welcome to another episode of Out of the Vault. On this series, and this installment of Out of the Vault, we're taking a closer look at some of the objects that tell a story about Brockville's changing landscape over time. Just like any city, Brockville has seen its fair share of changes, and we have a lot of objects in our collection that reflect that change, whether it be objects from buildings that are no longer there, or even objects that kind of reflect that change to Brockville's skyline and landscape. And I'm thrilled to be up in the textile and art room here at the museum, where we have a lot of works by different local artists that people have donated to us over the years. And one of the most prolific artists in Brockville was Robert Henry Lindsay. Now, Robert Henry Lindsay was born in 1896 in Prescott, but he ended up making Brockville his home. He was one of the principal instructors at the Brockville Art School, which was an art school here that existed for a period of time. And he was known for painting a lot of Brockville's different landscapes in and around the city, but also in sort of the further reaches as well. So we have a lot of his work. We have oil paintings, we have watercolors, we have pencil drawings. And what's great about looking at in Robert Henry Lindsay's work in particular is that it gives us a really good idea of what Brockville was like at any given point in time. So I have one of these paintings here. This is a little watercolor. And this watercolor was painted sometime in the 1920s. I'll, of course, show a close-up version of this painting in a minute. But what this painting depicts is a scene that might be familiar to lots of people. It's sort of that idyllic, quintessential Brockville evening. If you were to take a stroll along Blockhouse Island or down by Hardy Park, you would see sort of these buildings in the glow of the sunset. If we look close at Lindsay's painting, we may be able to glimpse a couple of prominent buildings. I know I can pick out some of the buildings myself. City Hall, right over here. A couple of the different church spires as well. And even the courthouse kind of in the center of the painting there. So some words that might come to you when you first glimpse this painting might be, idyllic, relaxing, calm, very peaceful. And he paints a picture of Brockville as a very peaceful and quiet town, which actually hides some of the hustle and bustle of the industrial waterfront that was present in the 1920s. So while this image gives you a good sense sort of that very calm, small town, Brockville itself in the 1920s was still very much an industrial hub. We had, at least by the waterfront, so we had different businesses. We had the Canada Coal Company, which is where the museum is today. And we also had Smarts Manufacturing, that sort of thing. Now, all these different industries have moved or have closed down, but we do have bigger industrial parks in the north end of the city that, of course, did not exist in Lindsay's day. So paintings like Robert Henry Lindsay's are really good for documentation. They give us a really good sense of what was going on and what the city looked like at a particular point in history. You can browse more of Robert Henry Lindsay's work on our website. A lot of it has been digitized, along with the work of other artists. So I'd like to thank you for having a listen and a watch of this episode of Out of the Vault, and we will see you next time.